Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to talk about hierarchies and levels in the MDX query. Okay, so we talk about hierarchy first. What is the hierarchy? Uh, if you take it normal terminology, usually if you take our one of the company where you will have a different hierarchies, right? First it will be like developers, and on top of the developers there will be technical leads, and then on top of technical leads there will be managers, and top of the managers there will be next level of the management, right? All these we call it as a hierarchy, right? So similarly, uh, the same way the hierarchy property works in the MDX query. Let me show you one of the example how the hierarchy works. Okay, this is the Excel where I connected to the OLAP cube already, and here I drag the reseller sales amount under the values. On top of it, I have the geography hierarchy, right? So now, in the normal terminology, I want to uh, select like countries and city and then postal code and then state province, right? Adding these things is more tedious, okay? And you don't know what is the, I mean, until you set it like correct properties, you don't know what is the value is cascaded to the which value, right? So if I set to this classic pivot table model, then it will show properly, right? This way it will show where you can play with that. But here I have a 4 columns, okay, individual columns that I can select. What if you have a 10 columns that you need to be selected, right? And if you group those 10 columns and then if you click in one shot, bring all those 10 columns to your reports, that would be very nice, isn't it? Right? So yeah, that's the way the hierarchy comes to the picture. Now, whatever these 4 columns added here, right? What I do, I'll uncheck. Okay, then I define one hierarchy within the cube. Within this hierarchy, I given the name. The hierarchy name is geography. Under that, country is my big boss. Under that, state province is the managers next level, and city is the another next level, and the postal code is the lowest granular. Okay, now if I click this hierarchy, that's it. So all your 4 attributes already added to your report, and since it's turned to the bold mode, that means you are at that level. Okay, now if I expand this, then I move to the state province level. You can see that it's changed to bold here. Again, when I click expand the state province, then we move to the city level, and then again I click on the expand the city, then that's where I went to the postal code. You can see here all those attributes are cascaded each other, and it's stored in the group. That's called hierarchies. Okay, now if you want to see that what is your current hierarchy name for this geography, you can write this customized MDX query, right? So where you can see it's in geography hierarchy that I'm using. You can see same thing here. If you go to the geography dimension, under that you have a geography, and on top of the, I mean, on below you have the remaining 4 uh, dimension attributes are grouped under this hierarchy, and also you have the individual columns. Okay, you can see here um, this hierarchy tree, right? If you build the hierarchies within the cube, what will happen? While the cube is processing the data, it stores the data in such a way in hierarchy format. So whenever you asked for this hierarchy data, it will fetch very quickly because you already defined the hierarchy. How your data needs to be stored in the tree format, right? The tree, how the branches connect to the tree, same way the cube will store the data into the storage engine. Okay, so whenever you asked for it, it will fetch very fast. That's the reason hierarchies will always improve the performance of your queries. So make sure that if at all you have a such scenario, make sure that your hierarchies are enabled within the queue. Okay, now moving on to the hierarchies. Okay, sorry, yeah, one more point I want to cover. You can build any hierarchies, how many hierarchies you want, and you can also change the order of the hierarchies. Okay, maybe I'll show you in the next video how to create these hierarchies, but until that we'll use the what are the hierarchies available in the adventure works. Okay, so this is about hierarchy. Under that, again, you will have the levels. Okay, so each hierarchy will have a levels. Okay, not only hierarchies, under the even dimension attributes also you will have the levels. Okay, this is level 1. Under the geography you have a city, that is level 1, and then level 2. When it comes to hierarchy, so you will have, I mean, the terminology that we use it. So geography is your hierarchy name. Under that you have a country level 1, state province level 2, city level 3, postal code level 4. Under that you will have a directory values. Okay, now if you want to browse these hierarchies in your MDX, how would you browse it? So this is the where you see after geography, this is my hierarchy name and this is my dimension name. Under that I have the levels that I mentioned. So within that hierarchy I want to fetch the country hierarchy level information. Okay, so now if I execute this, um, so I got the all countries reseller sales amount. Okay, without mentioning the measure. Why did I get this reseller sales amount? Because the cube, if you don't mention anything, the cube by default it will identify which is the default measure for entire cube. Based on that, whenever you don't mention anything, by default it will get the default measure information from the cube. Okay, in our scenario, reseller sales amount is our default measure in our cube. So that's the reason, even though I don't select any measure here, still it fetch the information of the reseller sales amount at the country level. Okay, this is the string format that I pass to the levels. Okay, even you can pass the same request using the integer value. So now if I pass levels 1, again the system will understand, okay, you're looking for the level 1 information under this geography hierarchy, which is nothing but your country. Okay, even you can fetch any level. Okay, so level 3 information it will fetch, and level 4 also it will fetch. Okay, and then if you enter level 5, then it will fail, the query will fail because you don't have a fifth level, only 4 levels you have here. So it will fetch the data for the 4 levels. Okay, so this is how the levels and hierarchy works in MDX query. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video.